Is there anyone in this room that wants to kill me? Hello? Is there anyone in this room that wants to kill me?
Good morning, all.
Good morning.
How are you guys doing? I just have to put our captions on and then we will be on screen. And thank you so much for the follow, Sweet Lavender Pie. That's an awesome name. How are you? Okay, everything's done. Go, Jenny. You ready?
Yes. Just trying to remind myself of all our commands.
Yeah. Sorry guys, we took a break from streaming over the festive time, so we kind of forgot how to stream.
Yes.
Anyway, welcome to the stream, and thank you so much for the follow again, Sweet Lavender Pie. I'm Overkill, my wife,
Jenny.
Jenny. Excuse the background, there's a bunch of weird shit in there. I still need to clean up those boxes and stuff. But yeah, welcome to the stream. I hope you enjoy it. And you're more than welcome to sit and chill with us. We're pretty relaxed.
Yeah.
And yeah, tell us about yourself if you want. Who are you? Where you from? Do you enjoy this game we're playing today? Is
Slay the Princess.
Slay the Princess. Never played it. Only heard about it. My sister in Australia recommended it and was like, "You gotta play this." I saw it was cheap and I was like, "Yeah, why not? Let's try it out."
Yeah, so we'll be starting right from the beginning today.
Yeah, who wouldn't like to turn the tables
Some water. Wow.
already? Oh, you're on it.
Wow.
Okay, luckily.
Tell you what, I have my Stay Hydrated bottle right here.
I've got my mini bottle.
The bottle is almost as big as I am.
Ah,
All right. Thank you.
fuck.
Careful.
Almost broke it.
Yeah, so we had quite an eventful festive season, and not in a good way.
Yeah, I was sick all the way through. But anyway, guys. It's also my first time streaming from my new PC. It's not like a hardcore game, so hopefully if there's any issues while streaming or you see like skipping frames, please let me know. Usually I stream with my PlayStation, but we recently upgrades. So let's see how this goes.
Ooh, I got it. I moved. Okay.
There we go. So we're gonna try and play it like co-op. Jenny will be backseat.
I will be directing. Nexus!
Hello Nexus, how are you, man?
Hi.
We're good, man. How are you? How are you doing? Finally back on the stream, so we'll see how it goes. Just chilling, relaxing, and we'll take it from there. What's your plans for today? When's your family coming back? Sunday or Monday, or are they back today? Alright, let me stop this music.
Tomorrow.
Ah, okay. Okay, where's our music? Okay, Jen. So are you? I need to move. What's the camera? Are you ready for this? I don't know
I'm ready.
what is going on in this game.
All right. Chapter 1, The Hero and the Princess.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her.
Okay.
If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Slay the princess, save the world. Explore the end of the world. You consider that maybe the only reason she's going to end the world is because she's locked up. Killing a princess seems kind of bad though, doesn't it? Alright, so you got a bunch of dialogue options here.
Can't someone else do it? Forget it. I'm not doing this. Have you considered that maybe I'm okay with the world ending?
Oh, I like that one.
Do I get some sort of reward for doing this? Oh,
That's
okay.
a lot.
It's for telling me what to do. Sweet. I've always wanted to
Do
off
op
a
and-
monarch.
Viva la revolution. Finally continue to the cabin, turn around and leave.
Does that end the game?
That would be hilarious.
Which one, Jane?
I love the have you considered that I'm okay with the world ending option, but I think we should maybe not choose that.
Of course I haven't. Why would I even consider that? Nobody wants the world to end. I mean, maybe some people do, like nihilists or very, very evil people, but surely you're not one of those, right?
Okay. Let's go with the top one, maybe. The end of the world. What are you talking? Oh, you want to take that one? Take
Oh,
that
is these
one.
the same things?
It looks like the same ones again. So I'm guessing we need to progress the story. a
Sweet,
little
I've
bit.
always wanted to offer one.
That's the spirit.
Okay. Viva la revolution.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within.
Sorry.
A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
I don't like it when the narrators say things like this because
We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess.
Sorry.
We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them.
voice of the hero. Okay, this is exactly my issue. Now, I've played another recent game, which I'm not going to mention because it's major spoilers, where the narrator was misleading you the entire time, and the narrator was the one who was evil.
Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about. The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is
It's
a
a
pristine
killing
blade.
Pick up the sword.
You're joking. You're joking. I can't believe my eyes. You're joking.
Hey,
You
okay,
gotta be. This can't be the right guy.
How
Hey,
are
God
you,
Gamer,
man?
how are you?
Welcome in and Happy New Year. Sorry, Sweetie Pie, Sweet Lavender Pie. Happy New Year as well. I forgot to
Yes.
say that.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Alright, take the blade into the basement.
Okay.
Do you want to go in without the blade?
So I don't want to be known as
Ah. Yes, we are back. We were unfortunately unable to do any pop-up streams over the festive season for reasons. We were both unfortunately extremely ill and took us a long time to recover, but we are both fine now. But yes, we are back with a bang, just starting Slay the Princess.
so I don't want to be known as a woman beater because I want to go in there without a knife.
Yes.
But you're gonna choose this one.
I'm gonna choose this one. I say we take the blade. Let's just cut the bullshit.
You take the blade from the table.
My hands changed.
It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it.
Otherwise, we have to come back out again for the blade. Like, let's just be efficient.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated.
Oh,
by
thanks,
the
man. Yeah, we've
light
missed
glowing
being
below.
here and everything as well.
Impressive place.
Missed
The
all
air
the
feels
conversations we
stagnant,
have with you
A
guys.
hint of rot filtering
Aww.
from the ancient wood.
What's up, DNA?
Hey, DNA.
And I know I said Happy New Year already to you in an earlier stream. Happy New Year.
What the fudge was that?
God Gavin drops everything to give Jenny a hug.
Uh,
Hope you die.
Hug
From
time.
hugs.
Time.
Hugs for everyone.
We did hug. We did hug.
Oh my god. Totally effed up. Alright, before you continue.
Jen, the camera, you're a bit like...
Yeah, I know, but I'm moving around and moving into my face. Right, before you move on, you didn't hear what the narrator
Okay,
said.
you read it first. You've got a better...
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase, faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp. The hint of rot now filtering through the ancient wood. If the princess really lives there, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
Okay. Oh, it was Converse. Hey, Converse. Happy New Year's. I see you drop that falling pipe and Tangier.
Oh,
And then
give me a shot.
DNA, happy belated New Year to you two. Glad to see you both streaming again and doing well. I hope. Yes, we are,
doing
man.
well.
We are. I'm feeling much better.
Yeah.
That was a horrible.
Yeah,
horrible session. I told them that I was sick and everything.
Yeah, I was gonna say we were both sick over Christmas, but by New Year's and my birthday we were better-ish, so it was good. The last half of my holiday was a holiday.
Her voice carries up the stairs.
Yes, let's go.
Who's there?
Ooh, who's there?
She sounds dangerous.
I'm seductive.
It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here. Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
Can I just ask you, am I tripping, or is the voice of the narrator and the voice of the hero the exact same?
It's the same.
Okay, I'm just making sure.
Have you been conversed and what did you get up to over the New Year's? Share with us.
Just checking in on you. Hey, I think I'm here to kill you. I like that.
No, we say nothing.
We say nothing. We're
We
going to go
say
inside
nothing.
and
We
like
just go in.
Okay, we're going back in
You're
this.
still listening to reason. You walk down the stairs
Oh, she's
and
cute.
lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
Hmm?
Click.
What was that click?
She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world?
Let's see if there's any tails, anything that gives away.
Focus on the task at hand.
Any evil devil horns.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
What? No way. Why would you even think that? Okay, yeah, you caught me. I'm here to slay you. Nah. Haven't decided yet. I'm just here to talk, steal your nerves, and stay forward.
You step forward, your grip on
Sorry,
the
I just chose.
as you steel your resolve.
Pleasure.
Oh? No talking then? Fine. What even makes you think you can kill me?
The knife in my hand?
I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it.
I can throw it.
So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late. End this.
Okay, what if she isn't bluffing? What if she kills us? Are you sure she's not armed? I'm sorry, can we just talk? I'm not dropping the blade. Drop the blade or slay the princess.
Okay.
This is a big one.
I kind of rushed choosing the other ones you choose.
Yeah. I feel like I want to spend some time talking to find out what's going on here.
Okay, so which one?
Or the other hand, let's just slay her and see. End the game. We'll slay the princess. We'll end the game.
God Gamer, what would you do, sir?
And the dialogue options are behind our faces, but I have read them out. Should we slay the princess right now off the bat, or should we talk about?
What do you think? Which ones did you say you want?
I'm sorry. Can we just talk, or the last one, just slay the princess? Talk with her. Okay, God Gamer says we talk.
You're so close. Don't give up. You've come this far. No, this is a good idea. Maybe we can de-escalate things.
Oh, threatened, are we? You poor thing. Drop the knife, and of course we can talk.
Okay, so we can't talk unless we drop the blade.
The art style reminds me of the Liar Princess and the Blind Prince game.
I don't know that game.
Well, I'll have to look that one up. Do you know?
Alright. I say we slay her.
The Slayer?
I think so. Let's just see.
But that defeats the point of talking. I can just tell her I'm not dropping the response.
Okay.
I like how Jenny is like... Yeah, man, let's see what happens. I fucking get it done.
You know what? Like, I'm always the one who's like, let's save everyone. No, 2025 is a new year. Everybody dies.
God Gamer says also stream description's a bit confusing. Please don't slay princess. Because you want to talk to her and the stream description. It's like...
Right.
And the best is she typed that description.
2025 is a new year. Everybody dies. I'm not keeping everyone alive anymore. Everybody dies.
Not dropping
Then
it.
I'm not talking to you.
Well, fine. Fuck you, then we stab you.
Fine. Then I get right in impasse. Squint at the princess while holding onto the blade. Drop the blade or slay the princess.
Oh. Don't slay the princess.
Oh, don't slay princess. Ah.
We'll give her the anime
You're gonna
squint
give it a
eyes.
squint.
You stare at the princess, squinting. She squints back. The two of you are gonna do this forever.
That's the real princess. I'll see you are very...
Aw. Squint at the princess even harder.
Squint even harder. So does she. At least nobody's dying right now. You're going to have to make a choice. You can't keep squinting forever. Eventually, someone is going to have to blink.
I don't blink.
What?
Like your whole hand is in the camera. Wait.
Yes.
Okay, fine. Slay.
Yay.
Doubt, unfortunately, clouds your thoughts as you attempt to run her through.
Oh no. That looks like an uppercut punch.
A moment of distraction and hesitation is all she needed to sidestep your thrust and deliver a catastrophic blow to your jaw. It feels like you've been hit with a sledgehammer. You can feel bone grinding on bone where your jaw has been fractured. Holy shit, that hurts! Though she's unarmed, the shock of that first strike is enough to stagger you, putting you and the princess on somewhat equal footing.
Look at this arm. She's like buff. I'm actually, guys, sorry. I'm gonna turn this off so you can see the whole screen. The co-op playing thingy.
Yeah, it's fine.
Your blade slashes through the air again and again, and her fists connect with your body as many times or more, each impact as heavy as that first bone-crushing hit.
I feel like we shouldn't have hesitated. We should have just played it right from the beginning. Just walk in. stab
You're
her.
the one that wanted to talk to her.
I said Slayer.
You said slay or talk. You're leaning towards talk more.
No, and God Gamer said we should talk it out.
Now she's blaming you, God Game.
No, it's
Anyway,
Guys.
what are we? Because there's my hand is normal. It's normal, and when I open my
Oh,
hand,
you're
I
a
have,
dragon.
I have like claws.
Yeah, you're like a dragon.
We can still turn this around.
Give up, finish the job, flee, and lock her in the basement. Finish the job. Everybody down.
You and the princess stare at each other, both gasping for breath, equally
Am
exhausted.
I like an orc or something?
You probably won't make it out of here alive, but you can at least make sure that she won't make it out of here either. Excuse me? Do you think this is what I wanted to happen? I have a duty to state the facts of the situation, and honestly, it's a miracle anyone is still standing right now. Can you not feel all those ruptured organs bouncing around in there?
Hi.
If the princess doesn't do our friend in herself, internal bleeding is certain to finish the job. The two of you clash for the final time. You feel your ribs break as she delivers a heavy blow, but you push through the pain, falling forward and sinking your blade deep into the princess's heart.
Big eyes.
Oh.
Wow. We got it.
The two of you fall to the floor.
She has big eyes.
This was fun.
The princess gasps, her voice an unhealthy rasp as her lungs start to fill with blood.
What's the twist?
You put up more of a fight than I thought you would. But I have to wonder, do you really think this is the end?
But you don't have time to worry over such things. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Chapter 2, The Adversary.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path,
Okay.
is a cabin.
Can you remember the choices
The
we made?
basement of that cabin
Yes, I think
is
so.
a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't,
I'm getting a terrible sense of deja vu.
Wait, haven't this already happened?
Junie, thank you so much for the resub.
48 months! Mr. Junie,
Woo.
hello! Thank you for the resub, my man. How are you, dude?
Hey, hope
And
you had
Happy
a-
New Year!
Yes. I was going to say the same thing. Any one of those options is totally fine. It's all pretty much the same thing.
But I died. What am I doing here? She's going to kill me again, but I've already slew the princess. Sure, she also killed me, but I definitely got her. Why am I here again?
Yeah, I think that one.
But dude,
I killed her, but she also killed me. That one. Yeah.
Listen,
I can assure you that you didn't slay her and that she didn't kill you. People don't just spring back to life after dying, and the two of us are meeting for the very first time. If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
Okay.
You know I can hear you, right? It's going to be a lot harder than you think to keep secrets from me. That's fine. It doesn't matter if he can hear us. The only thing that matters is marching up to that cabin and winning.
Oh, God Gamer.
God Gamer, thank you,
Thank you
man.
so
Thank
much.
you, dude. Oh, thank you so
Uh,
much.
so, can I just say, do we have a new voice now? Voice of the hero, now it says voice of the stubborn.
Yeah,
How many voices do we have in our head?
multiple. Good, thanks. Just woke up.
Ah, nice.
Oh, nice, man.
Now it's late morning.
I think Junie's an hour behind us, so it's 10 for him.
Yeah. Still a late morning. Am I
It's
bed?
the spirit. There's no point in squabbling when the real threat is just up that hill.
Alright, let's assume I'm telling the truth and all of this really did already happen. Why should I listen to you? Why should I bother doing anything? Do you want to talk it out?
Yeah.
Those are two very different questions, but fine, I'll indulge you if that's what it takes to get you moving. Let's say for a moment that this really is the second time you've met me, or at least a version of me. You died last time, which probably only happened because you didn't listen to me.
Your pointer finger is like a claw, do you see?
Yeah.
We did our best with the information we were given,
Voice of Hero.
and we did kill her. And yet you still died, didn't you? So congratulations. You've been given another chance to actually do this right.
Okay. I'm liking the story so far.
And I believe your other question was something along the lines of, oh, what's the point of doing anything? If you're asking that, it sounds to me like you're making the rather dangerous assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any consequences.
Okay.
What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. We killed the princess killed us, and now everyone's right back where they started. That sounds pretty consequence-free to me. Yes, but in this purely hypothetical scenario, that begs the question of how you got back here. Did time simply rewind itself, or were you instead transported to a different world entirely?
Ooh.
Had you failed to slay the princess, what would have happened to everyone in the place you left?
Wow.
Ugh, enough with the talking. We've got a fight to win. Nothing else matters. I couldn't agree more. The cabin and your destined confrontation with the princess awaits.
Let's talk about
Just be quick about it.
Alright.
Dave, how can someone like that in the world?
To quote you from last time around, she's just a princess. Why was she strong enough to beat me to death with her bare hands? Who locked her in the basement? What is this place? Okay, I think to quote you from last time, she's just.
She is just a princess. Whatever you think happened to you last time, just get it out of your head before you get to the cabin, and you'll be fine.
Who locked her in the basement? What is this place?
People locked her in that basement, and I told you what this place is. It's a path in the woods. Don't overcomplicate things.
I feel like
This is maddening. Why do you keep asking questions? There's nothing wrong with getting the full picture of what's going on here. Sure there is. It's wasting time and energy that would be better spent fighting.
I feel like we're not going to get any more answers, so maybe.
No, there's more. We
Okay.
can still
If
work
people
it.
locked her away, why couldn't they slay her? Or you being cagey, why don't you telling me?
I've told you everything you need to know. Going into more detail would just
Can we kill the narrator instead of the
very simple
princess?
situation and make your job more difficult.
Going into detail, so you know more details.
So God game.
What would we even need
Sorry,
to know?
sorry.
We've got all the reason we need for a rematch.
God game is asking, can we kill the narrator? So if you listen carefully, the narrator's voice is exactly the same as the voice of the hero and the voice of the stubborn. So I'm pretty sure the narrator is a part of you. So if you kill the narrator, do you kill yourself?
Well, the stubborn has a bit different voice than the currently one, but all the reason we need for a remake.
Exactly. The less you know about her, the better. Like I said, if she killed you, it was probably because you didn't listen to me. Don't talk to her, don't trust her, just go in, do your job, and save the world.
Let's find out.
Yeah, there's options. Tell me, man.
But this world has work and responsibilities. The sleep world is so peaceful.
Believe me, I know. I've been up since five.
I miss the hoodie cat emote. My favorite. Alright.
Great. Now, if you don't mind, the whole world is waiting with
Question.
bated breath for you to save it from ruin.
Okay. Proceed to the cabin.
Or are we just gonna throw the towel in and say turn around and leave?
Well, see what happens. You'll probably just wake up in this.
God came in
Beginning.
for science. Come man, help us with this.
For science, do we proceed to the cabin or do we turn around and leave?
And call it a day. Come guys, get involved. This is looks like
Proceed.
involved. We were first God Gamer, so proceed.
A warning.
Send her to him. Ah.
To me.
Oh, to me. Oh no, if you
Oh my god. Alright, a warning before you go any further. Let's hear it.
She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says. Lying and cheating doesn't sound like her at all. Not that it matters. It's not like she can lie or cheat in the middle of a fight. Are you sure about that? The point of my warning wasn't to start an argument over what circumstances the princess is capable of lying in. It was to give you some broadly applicable advice. The princess will do and say whatever she thinks it will take to get her out of there. So don't trust her. Ever. Crystal, let's just get on with it already.
For Batman.
Yeah.
First.
The cabin is tighter than its exterior would suggest.
Wasn't it a wooden cabin last
Walls
time?
press in on you, as if trying to forcefully direct you towards your destination.
Yeah, it was a wooden cabin and it
The
was a
only
longer
furniture of note
table.
is a
also.
black
Oh,
iron
it's
altar
a
with a
different
pristine
table.
blade perched on its edge.
Make sure to strip her down and check for hidden weapons. Ooh.
God damn it, it's not that kind of game.
See? Even the cabin has the right idea.
What was that other game I was playing that had loot stuff in it?
Fun.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
You didn't say anything about the mirror on the wall. This whole cabin is different from last time. Yeah, the mirror. Should we approach the mirror?
Let's see if there's a mirror situation.
Yeah.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here. What are you talking about? This isn't a wall. It's a mirror. Or at least it'll be a mirror once we wipe off that layer of grime.
Wipe the mirror.
Oh, we're gonna get a look
clean.
at how we look like.
You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now. But there was a mirror a second ago,
Huh?
and now it's gone. So all of us can stop arguing about it and get to fighting.
Oh, this game is curious.
Very different. Maybe that's because you haven't actually been here. I hope this means you'll finally drop that ridiculous past life nonsense. You haven't died, and you certainly haven't been killed by the princess. So focus up. The world is depending on you.
Alright.
I wanna.
You want to go in without the blade?
Fuck the blade.
No blade this time. Right then.
Fisticuffs.
Fisticuffs it is. Probably more fair to her anyway. Wouldn't want to feel like we cheated our way to a win. As long as you can still get the job done. And don't forget that the blade is waiting for you upstairs if you happen to change your mind.
Okay, so we can come back for the blade. Hands-on approach.
The door to the basement,
Pump slapping, man.
revealing a rough stone staircase, its walls pressing at your sides and tightening as you descend. The air seeping
Oh,
from
it
below
didn't
is
say
heavy
that.
and oppressive, with an almost sulfuric odor to it.
It didn't say sulfuric odor
Princess lives
last
here.
time.
Slaying her would probably be doing her a favor.
It said damp smell, I'm very sure.
Her fierce voice carries up the stairs.
And it didn't
Is
say
that
fierce.
another challenger? Finally.
Another
It's been
challenger.
ages since I've had a good fight.
This isn't what she sounded like last time. Her voice is a little deeper, almost threatening. Good. Sounds like my kind of princess.
Alright, that's God Gamer right there.
Yeah, God Gamer
My
it
kind
should
of
be
friend.
voice of God Gamer, not the stubborn.
As much
Mm.
as I appreciate the enthusiasm, just make sure you don't let your bloodlust get to your head. You need to stay focused and keep your wits about you. Remember, you're here to slay the princess, not to have a good fight. As you descend
Oh!
the steps,
Oh, hello.
the form of the princess
That's hotter than the last normal
a
princess.
large
man.
shackle leading from
And
her
the room
wrist
is
to the
different
basement
also.
wall.
This room is also different.
Yeah.
Looks like she could rip those chains out of the wall without a second thought.
We're gonna find out.
Feels like the dress is different on the bottom.
Yeah.
Last time it was more of a princess dress. The top is still the same though.
Oh, it's you again. I've been hoping you'd find your way back here. Good to see that death doesn't stick for either of us.
Ah, she remembers.
But no little knife this time, huh? No. I hope you're not just here to chat. I've been itching for a rematch.
Okay, I need the bathroom really quickly.
You need the
but
bathroom.
we
I'm
can-
gonna read out the
we
options.
can- You guys can decide on the thingy.
Alright, so our options are. Sorry for my face being so like in the camera right now. I hope that you heard all that, Mr. Narrator. This is a lot different from last time. But last time definitely happened. Or we can say, you look different. So you do remember me. actually am just here to chat. I'm actually here to free you. I'm not saying I'm not here to fight. I think the two of us have a few things to unpack first. Like how we're both still alive. Oh, there's so many options. Oh my gosh, there's just so many. Don't be sorry. The blade's upstairs. I'll be right back. We can go upstairs and retrieve. Or we can just attack her unarmed. So do we want to chat with her a little bit? Or do we just want to straight up fight her with fisticuffs?
Where's Junie? Get him involved in
Oh,
this.
look at this one. I don't know what happened to you since the last time we met, but I am not fighting a giant demon lady. Bye. Turn around and leave. I'm all for wrestling with her. Okay, so we can just straight up fight her, or we can ask her a few questions. God game is straight up for wrestling.
Where's the wrestling option then?
It's not a wrestling option. It's an, I think, go up. Go up.
I'm
Attack
always-
her unarmed.
Wait, I'm
Hmm.
always up for a good fight. In fact, the only reason I came down here without the weapons because having a knife felt like unfair.
Yeah.
This one?
You can, or you can just attack her
And
and.
why are you just standing there?
Yeah.
Fight me.
Okay, so
Alright, so I think let's just attack her because Thingy said don't talk to. In fact, the narrator specifically said don't talk to her at all. We've already talked to her. So whatever you do now.
Guess we'll have to see how this goes. Your hands empty, you charge the princess. Quit the pessimism, will you? Right? It's almost like you don't want us to beat her. No, look, I'm rooting for you, I really am. I'm just doing my best to keep my expectations grounded. You don't have a weapon. You're supposed to have a weapon. We'll be fine. Just watch. You attack, fists raised, and the two of you fall into combat. Your clawed fingers tear into her flesh, and her fists and elbows return the blows in kind, bruises blossoming in her wake, and blood vessels rupturing in vivid sprays of gore.
Not bad. You're tougher than I thought you'd be.
Hear that? She respects us. We can pull this off. Yeah. Yeah. You're right.
But without that knife, you'll never be enough.
Her knee connects with your sternum with a loud, violent crack. The wind leaves your lungs, and as you struggle for breath, you can feel something flooding in to fill the space. Hot blood, suffocating you from the inside.
You have to want to kill me. Like this.
You don't so much as see her movement before she deals the killing blow. Everything are you serious? That's it? That's it. Like hell it is. We're not giving up that easy. Now get up. Didn't you hear me? You're dead. There's no from that.
Get up or die.
get up.
Wait, no, that's not right. You're not dead anymore. Yes. Your eyes
Jesus.
bolt open and you push yourself back.
That's feathers against the wall. I'm some kind of bird thing.
The princess takes a step back and looks down at her pulp-covered fists.
I could have sworn I killed you. That's your face splattered on the walls and dripping from my hands.
Or are they scales? Oh, hard to tell.
Yeah.
Wait, you're joking, right? You're exaggerating. I still have my face, right? Touch your face. Can I go get my pristine blade now? No, you definitely killed me. I just got better.
I leveled up. You're not putting me down that easy. Run, attack the princess. Do you want the first one?
You don't. I don't even know how you're talking to me.
Okay, she beat her face almost.
You raise your hands and touch the front of your head. She's not wrong.
Oh, sorry, God Gamer.
What? What did she do? What are we missing? Who cares if we're missing our face? We can fight just fine without one.
Alright, do you want to go get your blade? Or do you want to run away? Or do you want to attack her?
We are committing. I'm
Alright,
committing. Are you
commit.
guys committing?
Commit.
Where's Junie? I
Attack.
think Junie would make also in combination with God Gamer choices. Fisticuffs, right? Yeah, let's go.
The two of you clash once more. It's not as one-sided as I feared, but it's still a far cry from what I'd hoped. Her injuries, though numerous, pale in comparison to yours, and the wounds you've inflicted upon her barely seem to have slowed her down. As much as you're trying to ignore it, adrenaline pushing you far past your limits, every movement burns.
This is getting boring. Are you even trying to keep up with me?
She lands another devastating, no, lethal blow. Everything goes dark. Again. And you die.
Again.
Again. You know what I'm going to say. That we're not dead? Yeah, that we're not dead. Come on, get up. If we can just keep going, we're bound to wear her down eventually. Are you sure she can't do what we're doing right now? There's only one way to find out. Once more, you push yourself back to your mangled feet.
How are you still moving? How are you still doing anything?
This poor princess is getting traumatized.
Maybe we are wearing it out.
Bodies aren't supposed to look like that.
An uncharacteristic terror seems to grip. Have we ever seen her afraid before? No, we haven't. This is how we win. We can do this forever.
I'm going to put you out of your misery. I don't like looking at you like this. You're all twitching and wrong.
I'd like to see her try. We're invincible. Her fist flies towards where your face used to be, your twisted body incapable of moving out of the way. And then you see nothing. Everything goes dark and we die. Yes, something like that. Well, don't you have something to say? Yeah, I quit.
Okay.
Alright.
I don't hear no.
Okay, we got a
At the end of that
achievement
path-
for doing that.
Right. Change of plans. We're taking the blade this time.
Alright, so take the blade, don't talk to her, just walk up and kill her.
Is that
That's my strategy.
the woods is no longer looking like the woods anymore?
Oh.
Now, why would we ever do that?
Contrarian, we've got a new voice.
She sure did.
This one.
But what a great way to go.
Nah, she remembers, right?
She's
part
terrified of you now
Good.
for sure. We're gonna walk, grab the blade, and kill her. No talking.
We lost our face. Yes, it was hilarious.
Voice of the
Contrarian.
It was horrifying. Does it matter? We lost. Oh, why so glum, Rage Boy? I thought you were brave. Thought you were proud. Was all that bravado just hot air?
So, we've got the narrator,
The narrator,
my own voice of
The hero.
The
the stubborn, and the contrarian.
Look, it was just
Contrarian's gonna be argumentative.
the first time we had a weapon.
So every death adds a voice. I think each
This is
chapter we
just
get a new one.
Yeah, you think? What does here even mean, though? You've told us about the path of the princess and all of that already, but this is a very different path from the last one. That's a good point. Everything here is a little off. Look, if the world around you is changing, especially all the way out here, then that means you're nearing the point of no return. Whatever happens next, that's it. There won't be any more do-overs. So you'd better take things seriously.
Okay, it feels like I'm being pulled in 100 different directions. You better all listen to me when the time comes to make the choice. If we hit
Point of no return you mentioned. Then what happens? No matter what happens next, it seems like our answers are at the cabin. We might as well see this through. Silently proceed to the cabin. I'm done with it. Bye.
Okay, which one?
No matter what happens next, it seems like our answers are at the cabin.
Good, we're all on the same page. It isn't long before you find yourself at the end of the path, staring up at the
Trees
cabin
look
on
like
the hill.
floors.
You'll find the princess within, as I'm sure you already know. End her. That's it? No final words of advice? I'd rather not waste any more time. I'm sure that any advice I'd give at this point is something you've already heard. Don't be so hard on yourself. We all wind up in creative ruts now and then. I'm sure if you put your mind to it, you can think of something worth telling us. The
Oh my
interior
God.
of the cabin is a place that feels long forgotten. There was once an elegance to its construction, carved marble columns holding a high arched roof, vaulted windows letting in the weak starlight.
Oh, there's the big ass mirror.
Yeah.
But that is how it was. Now there is a growth that has overtaken it. A viscous fluid seeps from cracks in the stone walls, and it congeals into chaotic streaks of writhing nerves and wet clumps of living meat.
Ew.
So Fury,
Yeah.
the shit she beat off us, is that our
That our
Flesh that-
congealed flesh.
that grew and grew and grew everywhere?
That's horrible. I think it's kind of nice. Makes the room feel alive. The only furniture of note is a pulsating pedestal. A pristine blade perched. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do things. We'll need it if we want to do things right. I say we leave it to rust. Let's not make the same mistake twice. We could have won if we had it last time.
It's that mirror again, and this time it's blocking the door. You didn't mention the mirror last time either. Why? I think we should, Oh yes, how are we supposed to get to the basement? There's no door, just a mirror. So I definitely think the mirror is something we need to do. Why didn't you ask about it? Okay, or just approach. Sure.
Which one?
You didn't mention the mirror last time either. Why?
Mirror? There is no mirror. There's the pedestal, the blade sitting on the pedestal, and the door to the basement. Oh, are we playing a game where we lie to people about things? That sounds fun. I respect and admire all of you, and I'm so happy to be
God
here.
gave us this don't take the blade.
I wasn't gonna. I also was on the same page.
Really? No, take the blade killer.
We are gonna win via fist.
Oh my god.
There's clearly a mirror. I don't know what to tell you. There isn't a mirror because I would know if there was a mirror. You're either seeing
Sorry.
things or you're confused on the definitions of door and mirror. Or you're seeing things. That seems far more likely. What are you trying to say exactly? It means you're hallucinating. It went away after we touched it last time. Let's just do it. You step forward and approach the door to the basement, hesitating before you open it. As if you don't see it. You really don't, do you? How strange.
Okay, I've got a theory about this. But let's say we are a dragon, and it's usually a dragon that captures the princess. And this is told from the point of a dragon that dragons believe princesses end the world, and thus you have to slay the princess.
Ah, interesting. Oh, that's such a great theory.
It really is just like last time. Are we really hallucinating? Why here? Why now? Does it matter if it's actually real or not? Talking about it gets under his skin. That's all that matters. We should talk about it even more. Let's just smash it and get it over with. I'm ready to get violent. We won't be able to see what's in there if we smash it. Do whatever you want with it. The mirror isn't real, so how you handle it doesn't matter, aside from wasting dangerous amounts of time. You reach forward and drag your hand across the door.
Ah, fuck, I should have smashed it.
As if on command, it slowly slides open, scraping against the stone floor, its ancient hinges moaning as it reveals the dim path ahead. Why am I not surprised? You step forward into the darkness.
I think you are the princess, and I don't just say that because Jenny is beautiful. Either way, we're definitely having some kind of existential
The stairs
crisis.
leading down to the basement are at once both narrow and grandiose. A high-vaulted ceiling stretches up into a gloom beyond your sight, while walls wet with tumorous growths press in uncomfortably at your sides. You feel both unprotected and trapped, at once exposed and claustrophobic.
I think that's why the mirrors that only you can see.
The air is thick, its odor an oppressive violence. The metallic scent of fresh blood twisting with the nauseating embers of charred remains. Her voice, a bellowing rage, roars up the stairs.
So you've returned.
Oh god, how's she gonna look like
To
now?
weakly claw your fingers across my skin? Or have you finally decided to try and kill me properly? I think you'll find it won't be so simple. I've changed. The way your flesh felt grinding beneath my fist, it woke something in me.
A fight is a song, but there was no music in our conflict. There was no beauty in what we did to each other, and now there's no beauty in me. Come down and see what you've done.
Do you hear that? Well, sounds like we got to her last time. Let's keep pushing, see what else we can make happen. You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. The chamber's walls are painted
Oh.
in blood, a deep, sickening red that drips down in clotted streams onto the charred corpses that make up its floor. This place reeks of torment, of ripped skin and burning bone. The princess stands in its center, muscles flayed and bare and weeping, draped in a tattered dress of her own skin. Her heart beats from its place in her open chest.
Do you know what
Yes,
I'm
it's
going
made of
to
her
do
own
to you?
skin.
There's not so much a moment of hesitation before she steps forward. Her chains pull taut, holding fast as she strains against them. The cuff around her wrist digs deeper into her skin. Blood drips from the place where metal meets flesh. And then, with a nauseating sound, the skin tears. It plops to the ground, and she pulls her red, glistening arm free from her bindings. She is
Oh.
loose, and she is coming for you. She wants us to be afraid because she wants us to think she can make us suffer. Don't give her the satin. That's right. No fear. She's bigger than the last time, but she's pulling herself apart.
Yeah.
She's done most of the work for us. We don't even have a weapon. It doesn't matter. I refuse to go out any way that isn't kicking and screaming.
Oh my goodness. Oh, now I want to coward. Like, what happened to you? Wait, we don't have to do this. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry for what I did to you. Please just listen to me. This isn't over until I say it's over. I'm taking you out. Round 3. Round 3.
You'll try. And that's what I've been so excited for. Let's
Round 3, baby. Yeah, Nexus.
You should have just gone round 3. Now you still talk to her.
You charge towards the princess, your eyes.
Where's my
fixed on
soul's
each other,
dodge roll?
prepared to lay down your very
You know
essence
what's-
in one blow.
You know what's weird is that the narrator has said twice she will do everything she can to stop you from killing her, and she hasn't.
She has. She's been
No,
beating
she
me to a
will.
pulp.
She will lie. She will manipulate. She will whatever. She hasn't done that because we didn't choose those dialogue options.
It's now or never. Let's make it a beautiful blaze of glory. With a horrifying squelch, you are unwound.
Those look like feathers.
Yeah, that's famous. She just ripped me open.
Yeah.
No, that's our stuff. She can't just do that.
Huh?
That's our stuff.
She just did. Unfortunate, I know, but reality is reality. Pah, who needs stuff anyway? Look at us. We might be all over the place, but we're fine.
How are you
It's
fine?
the first thing you've said that's made any sense. We may be down again, but we're not out for the count yet.
Still, you fall to pieces. What is the point of all this power if there's no challenge to using it? This is a numb existence.
Nam, you ripped off your own skin. If you want a challenge, how about you play fair? Do you think this is enough to stop me? What happened to you? You're so much colder than you were before. Give up, ignore her, and push forward. I'm playing this game differently to all of you guys, so
No, you choose.
why don't we say if you want a challenge, how about you play fair?
But the words don't leave your metaphorical mouth. Instead, all that leaves you is a wet and horrible gurgling as tissue vibrates out of place.
I can see I have no fucking
Our
place.
metaphorical mouth.
Oh, I didn't leave you a mouth, did I? It's better that way. Words get us nowhere.
She's right. We don't need words. Hey, I like words. They're easy and we can have all sorts of fun with them. I prefer having a mouth. Well, unfortunately for you, you don't have one.
Alright. Just tell her.
Though the ribbons of your unraveled body struggle to
Jesus,
coordinate,
this is getting
you
gooey.
manage to put one foot forward.
Oh, so there is some challenge left in you. Let's see how long it takes to crush it.
The princess clenches her fist, and as her knuckles tighten, even more of you becomes undone. Your skin is flayed, your fatty tissue torn from your muscles.
Nice.
What are you? You're clearly not your skin.
Why would we ever be just our skin? We lost so much of it last time. We're obviously more than that. Who cares? I don't like not having skin. It hurts. The pain doesn't matter. Just keep walking. She can't stop us if we don't let her. Still you push on, placing one disaster of a foot in front of the other.
Perhaps muscle is where you dwell.
Oh no.
She smiles.
Whoa, this is so gory.
But we need that. We can't do anything if we don't have muscle. Okay, Mr. Anatomy, I hear you. But have you considered how neat it would be if we still kept walking towards her without it? Yes, do it. Show her how tough we really are.
Mr. Anatomy has a point. How can we move without any muscle? You don't have any muscle, give up.
We
another
are
step.
taking a step.
You shamble on, a mass of organs suspended in bone, all held together by the thinnest strands of connective tissue.
I really thought that losing your muscle would be the end of you. This is exciting. We're in uncharted depths. I can't wait to see how much more of you I can take before you finally stop moving.
The less that remains of your body, the more fiercely your spirit struggles against that of the princess. But her power is immense. As your organs slip from between your ribs, she takes another step back. Only now, there is nowhere left for her to go. She is within your reach, if only you have the determination to reach her. Of course we have determination. We made it this far, didn't we? What does this make us? How can we lose so many vital parts of who we are and still be here? The exact same way we lost every piece of ourselves twice before. Have you forgotten that we've literally died? Twice.
Sorry, I'm so quiet. I'm actually enjoying
This
this.
is cool.
One more step. Do it. Hit me. Show me what you're made of.
This is too much. It isn't going to work. Wouldn't it be better to just start over and try again? You've done enough. It's time to die. Reach for her heart.
Yes,
Go
let's grab
for
that
it.
heart and squish it.
Your skeletal hand shoots towards her heart, but the closer it gets, the more brittle it becomes. Flakes of bone are peeled away, exposing the marrow, and the marrow melts, exposing nerves, and the nerves are stripped raw. Until what?
So we die.
What's my hand become? What's that look like?
I think he gave up on us.
No.
Figures. He always seemed weak to me.
In the end, you're nothing. Just like what's left of me.
But we're still here, aren't we?
Which means we aren't finished.
With what?
What
Oh,
are we?
Do hit her with nothing.
Yes.
Something or nothing bursts forward from the place that is you. Threads in the shape of a pristine blade. They pierce her heart.
Huh. I felt that.
We actually did it.
We actually won.
I always knew we had it in us. But what are we going to do with ourselves now?
It's cold.
But we stated before. You do not get the chance to watch her die. Something has taken her away, and it's left something else in her place.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? Oh, there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
Fuck. I don't know what's wrong with me, but I have to go to the bathroom again. I'm like sitting here holding my phone.
I don't know where she went, and I don't know how we'd even go about looking for her. The narrator is gone. I think I'm supposed to look at the mirror. Approach the mirror. Mirror is definitely important. I don't think we actually killed her with nothing. I really didn't think that strategy was gonna work.
What are we choosing?
Go for the mirror. Well, you can ask about the narrator, but I think basically
Approach
we're
the
gonna
mirror.
go.
This
Yeah, yeah, or the one just above it. I think I'm supposed to look at the mirror.
There's something dreadful about it. I don't think you should. No, don't do that.
Screw the mirror. We just need to find the princess.
No, go to the mirror.
I'm begging you, don't do this. It's different now. It feels, I don't know, final.
You approach the mirror, gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach forward, they're gone, but the mirror remains for you to see what's in it. It's you.
We look kind of grim.
You are alone in a place that is empty. It is quiet here. Let's be to the cabin. Well, your voices are gone. You are at the cabin.
That is the princess.
Approach her.
Something finds me in the long quiet and brings me the gift of a fragile vessel.
What are you? The gift of a fragile vessel? Is this the end of the world?
Let her out of there. Do you know the narrator? Are you what sent me to slay the princess? Are you what trapped me here? Do you know about the world? Oh my gosh. Do we know each other? What happens now? Attack the entity. Destroy your body. What are you?
I am solitary lights in an empty city. What are you?
What do you think I am? I don't know what I am.
I think that you are like me. We are oceans, reduced to shallow creeks.
Are you what sent me to slay the princess? Are you what trapped me
I have only just now stirred to consciousness. I could not have trapped you here, and I too yearn to be free.
So that is the end of the world.
I don't know.
I think you should
You
attack
are
them.
the only thing I have ever known. The space we're in is vacant. Nothing comes here but us.
I think we should kill this thing.
Think so.
Yes, nerves and fibers to feel the worlds beyond, perspectives to make my own. This one is desecration. She placed the weight of her agony on you, yet it is she who unwound herself. There is passion and empathy buried under her unfeeling skin. She will make for a weathered heart. Do not mourn her. She has finally found peace.
I think either let her
I'm
out.
sorry.
Yeah.
There are some changes that can never be undone. There are some tears that can never be unshed. This is not a place that can hold a fragment of a concept. The moment she arrived here, she was going to return to me. I promise that it doesn't hurt. Nothing, as we are, but I know that there are worlds beyond us, and that we are meant to reach them. There is no exit, but this vessel is a creature of perception. She can make you forget, if only you believe her to be able to. Bring me more perspectives, so that I may be whole, and perhaps then we will know our freedom.
Aren't you scared that I'll find a way to kill you? How much will I forget? How many more pieces of you do I have to find? I was sent to slay the princess to stop her from destroying the world. If I help you, is that what you're going to do? Yes. Or it's a lie.
Ask of things that cannot be done. To destroy is merely to reshape, to remold.
You're being semantic. What are you gonna do if I help you?
How can I know? I am flickers in something sprawling and unilluminated.
Okay, make me forget. I don't know.
Hey, you just want to continue now. I'm trying to explore.
Okay, then.
She asks that I tell you to remember her.
Oh, so she.
You won't.
You won't. Everything goes dark and you die. Chapter 1.
And now we start from the beginning.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path,
The
is
real
a cabin.
Slay the Princess starts here.
And in the basement of that cabin,
Carry on. No, carry on.
Oh, look at this.
Yeah, carry on.
Author.
The thing said, the achievement just said the real Slay the Princess starts here. So let's just go to the cabin. Let's just get to the cabin.
This is rinse and repeat. Okay, you do that.
Okay.
I know why I'm going to the bathroom. I finished my water
Yeah.
so quickly.
Okay, I'm gonna get us to the cabin. Hopefully Overkill will be back by then.
We have to change your camera because look at your.
Yeah, it's just because because I'm thinged over. It's fine.
So in the face.
Ooh. All right. Here we go.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Note, you can skip previously seen dialogue by hitting tab on your keyboard. Okay. Okay, so this is all the same dialogues, but we can choose something else. So I'm gonna say, have you considered that maybe the only reason she's going to end the world is because she's locked up?
While I appreciate the mental exercise, we are running up against a bit of a ticking clock. Nevertheless, let me assure you, the princess is locked up because she's dangerous. She is not dangerous because she's locked up. And before you decide to waste even more of our time by asking how I know that, let me suggest a more pragmatic lens through which to view this situation. Causality doesn't matter here, because the end result is the same no matter what led us up to this point. If the princess leaves the cabin, the world will end, and there is no changing that. It's no use arguing semantics over a metaphorical chicken or egg, because the egg is hatched and it's about to ruin everything. Unless, of course, you do your job and slay her.
Alright, so you can skip previously seen dialogue by pressing tab on your keyboard. I chose the option, have you considered the fact that the only reason she's going to end the world... I'm leaving now. I chose the option, have you considered the only reason she's dangerous is because she's locked up, and the narrator just gave us a whole spiel about chicken and egg and causality
Okay,
and
what do you
stuff
want to
like
choose
that.
next?
Go up one. Go up a bit. End of the world. Let's ask about the end of the world. The first one.
I'm talking about the end of everything as we know it. No more birds, no more trees, and perhaps most problematically of all, no more people. You have to put an end to her.
But how can a princess lock... There we go.
Don't linger on the specifics. You have a job to do here. Just get in there and
Vague.
do what needs to be done.
Do you have any evidence to back this up?
Look, you're already on the path that leads to the cabin. Why would you be here if it weren't to complete a very important task? You've made it this far, you might as well reach the end of your journey.
Alright. I should go to the cabin. Oh, what was that? Wait, look, I'll go to the cabin and I'll talk to her. But I'm not committing to anything until I've had the chance to meet her face to face. That's a new
I
dialogue.
guess we'll just have to see what happens. But a word of warning. If you go in prepared to hear her out, she could easily trap you in her web of lies. And the more you listen to her honeyed words, the harder it'll be to pull yourself out. Then each and every one of us is doomed. So sure, go, talk to her. See how that turns out for all of us.
Yeah.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. We're not
I
going
see
to
we don't have our inner voice anymore.
She's a
Oh,
princess.
we do.
We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them. Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about. The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if...
Alright, are we gonna go in without the blade?
Yeah.
Alright,
Because the first time we did take the blade.
yes.
Let's get
The
top.
door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels her voice softly carries up the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
It's hypnotizing. It's the kind of voice you only have to hear once to remember it for the rest of your life. Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation. You're playing a dangerous game by coming here unarmed.
checking in on you. I'm here to save you. Lie, I'm here to save you. I think I'm here to slay you. Continue down the stairs. Just checking in.
It's been so long since anyone's come down here. I was starting to think they'd forgotten about me.
Say sorry to the Big Bang that everybody hears, Jay.
That's who sorry too. I'm sorry I keep
There's a
knocking this
heavy
thing
chain
over.
around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
Back to her cute self.
She's beautiful. How could someone like this be a threat to anyone? I am begging you to stay focused. There's a lot riding on you here.
Hi. Do you think you can get me out of these chains?
Hold on, let's talk a bit first. I'll see what I can do. Examine the chain.
Let's talk.
Let's talk.
Okay.
Alright, what's your name? I don't know anything about you. For all I know, you're locked up down here for a reason. I'm the first person you've seen for a while. What have you been eating or drinking? I'm sent to Slayer. You're supposed to end the world. What are you going to do if I let you out of here? There's a lot of options. I see a shit ton of options. I'm going to keep you locked down here, at least for a little bit. We can know each other, get to know each other better while I decide what to do. I'm sorry, but I just can't trust you. Okay, you can go retrieve the blade. Or you can examine the chains.
You're only making this more.
What did you choose? Examine the chains?
Yeah, it's like a...
Thank you.
You're making a huge mistake. No, you're doing the right thing. You walk up to the chains by
huge
to
mistake.
the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs. Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
There isn't a key. Do you have any other ideas? I'm gonna go check upstairs. Maybe the key's still lying around somewhere. And if not, maybe I can at least find something to break you free. Wanna go look upstairs?
Yeah, let's go have a look.
Okay. I'll be here. Good luck.
You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut. You hear the click of a lock sliding into place. Is someone else here? Your shouts and I'll repeat myself once again. You're here to slay the princess, and you won't leave until the task is done.
Harris. Hey, Harris.
Hey, Harris, how are you, man? How was your new year? I hope you had a good rest and everything.
Yes.
You try the door, but it's locked from the outside.
Alright.
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd just taken the blade like you were supposed to. Easier for whom? Easier for everyone. Look at the mess you're in.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
There's a slight panic rising in the princess's voice.
If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here together.
She barely
What the fuck?
No!
her mouth, her teeth tearing through her limb with the determination of a trapped wolf.
Whoa! That escalated quickly.
Yeah, it did.
Holy crap. Thank you guys. Hope you both well and had a nice Christmas break. We had half of a nice Christmas break. The second half. The first half was filled with sicknesses. But we got better just after Christmas, and so New Year's was a lot
We
better.
haven't done shoutouts.
Yeah,
we're
do
doing
some shouts out. Next
Nexus doesn't really stream anymore, so let's do
Right.
DNA. Gamer doesn't stream.
Does God Game have any clouds?
Man, Mr. Harris, I don't know if you're still streaming, man. I'll give you a shout out anyway.
We'd have made a great team.
I don't think so.
Oh, Prospero.
What's that one? That's Splinter Cell.
While you're
like
doing
play
that,
football.
I'm actually now, so the drinking.
Nah, bro. Fuck, that's some bullshit.
Yeah, we'll just wait for Jenny to come back. Guys, the guys I shouted out, go check them out. They're very nice people. Yeah, Siphon Filters, PlayStation 1 game, right? It was in the era of like Metal Gear Solid and everything that it came out also. How's Lies of P going, Harris? That is an amazing game. I played it as well. I was talking to a friend player Nexus while we were playing a game, and we were saying what bosses was the most difficult for us. Best era of gaming? Yeah, it's got so much nostalgia. I am planning to play one of my favorite PlayStation 1 games that recently got a remake or a remaster called Legacy of Kain Soul Reaver. It's done, downloaded. I just have to set the date to play it.
Can we please skip the screen because, damn, I don't need to be looking at that
As
any
she
longer.
rips her flesh from her bone, a sound comes from behind you, the clang of bouncing metal. It's the blade from upstairs. You're not sure how it made its way down here, but if there's a time to strike, it's now. Or we could use it to free her. You won't like what happens if you do that.
Save the princess?
We're going for saving.
Play
now.
the princess. Okay.
Fine. Against your better judgment, you place the blade against the ragged, self-inflicted wound on the princess's arm.
Look at the...
Just above the unyielding chain binding her. You cut into her flesh. The blade is sharp, and it takes little effort to crack through the bone of her arm. Her limb falls to the ground, and the heavy chains fall. She didn't so much as utter a sound through the whole ordeal.
Ooh. Lies of P is going good, gradually plugging through it. Got 3 more areas left.
Okay, no, then I'm not gonna give you any spoilers. Any bosses in particular you've been hating?
I remember 1 or 2 of them drive you insane.
The very last one, and then there's like this thing that shoots his arm out. It's like a clown boss. Oh my god! And they're like mini bosses around that. They irritated me more than actual bosses.
I remember the one other thing is you didn't see the one shortcut and you kept on having to go the long way around and then eventually you saw the shortcut.
No, she didn't. She smiles softly as her gaze meets yours,
King of
blood
Papa.
from her wounded arm dripping rhythmically to the ground.
Funny enough, for some reason, King of Puppets, I got to him, and I did him first shot, I think, if I remember. He wasn't an issue for me, but I remember seeing somebody talking about Souls games. I can't remember if it was an Asmongold video or somebody stating that apparently, like, let's say you fire up Elden Ring. No, it wasn't an Asmongold one. So, our playthroughs will be very different. It's like the game intentionally makes one specific or 2 specific bosses harder than usual. Where you might, it's like a luck of the draw. thing.
Yeah,
It's
like
random.
a...
I don't know how real that is for me, but it kind of makes sense because a lot of time I ask people like in Soulsborne or Souls-like games, like what was their hardest, and not always 100% the same.
Yeah.
Or maybe I'm just lucky.
Or
and
maybe
then
it's-
I get the ones that everybody feels is easy and I suck at it.
Maybe the way that you approach the boss with your personal gameplay style. Maybe it's just random.
How is she
game
still
over.
smiling after everything?
That's
it's like she isn't even
creepy.
bothered by what just happened.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
Approach the locked door.
No, we won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world. No, I can't just let her escape into the world. As the princess approaches the bottom stair, your body steps forward and raises the blade. Wait, this isn't fair. You can't just do that.
Oh, the narrator's taking control.
Watch me.
What are you doing?
Oh, warn her. One option is warn her. Everything else is slain.
Stop that.
Something's come over you, hasn't it? You know you don't have to do this, right?
Your body lunges forward, the blade held low, ready to sink into her heart.
This is such a good game. I'm loving
Princess
it.
dodges, stumbling back against the wall before the blade has a chance to connect.
I first tried Champion Victor, was pretty That's awesome.
Oh,
man.
wow. Well done.
That's awesome.
Stop it. Stop trying to resist me. I'm trying to get you out of here alive.
Jesus.
The blade. Move the blade. As your body remains frozen in stubborn resistance, the princess takes a cautious step forward.
We both know this isn't you.
She nervously reaches
Uh-oh.
towards you and
She's got
takes
the blade now.
from your infuriatingly...
I feel like she's gonna stab her.
What
Well-
are you doing?
I'm sorry. I'll try to be quick.
Oh, she's killing us.
It's okay.
She plunges it into your chest, tearing through flesh and sinew. It is agony.
Oh no! I'm so sorry.
Stay strong. We can tough it out until it's done. For her sake. Don't you start pretending that dying a painful death is some sort of heroic gesture. The two of you have literally doomed everyone. Whatever. She sinks the blade into your chest again and again
Oh.
and again, and you feel every inch of burning pain that slices its way into your body.
I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry.
She doesn't know how to use a knife, does she? Apparently not, though it doesn't matter how sloppy her blade work is, does it? A stab wound is still a stab wound, and it won't be long before you bleed out.
She doesn't know how to use a blade, but the first time we met her, she just straight up punched you to death.
She knows how to use fist.
I know, I'm just saying, she could have done that now, couldn't she have?
She's got one fist.
I'm so sorry.
With one last thrust of the knife, your legs give out beneath you. You collapse to the floor, your blood pooling around you, your limbs unresponsive. The princess stares down at your ruined chest as tears carve rivulets of pink down her blood-spattered cheeks. It can't just end like this. Oh, that's rich coming from you. As much as I'd prefer for things to have gone differently, I can't deny the reality of what's happened. The two of you made your everything goes dark, and you die. You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Well, let's continue the story next Saturday, Jenny. What do you think?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, let's save it here. Overwrite this. Ooh, ooh. Don't see, normal. Don't see. Anyway, let me close all these thingies up.
Why don't you just... what?
No, I'm saying let me close these thingies up. But anyway. He wants me to do it a different way.
You can just quit the game, you don't just stop and talk.
The same thing. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for joining into our first stream of the year. I'll make a schedule for our games coming next week that we'll be playing. It's still pretty busy. Maybe we'll do 2 streams instead of the 1 stream, and then we'll work our way back up to 3 streams a week.
Yeah.
Depending on time and everything.
Yeah,
But
Jan is a bit of a bitch of a month for me at work, so Just trying to ease into the new year a little bit.
But first of all, thank you so much to everyone who chilled and hanged out. Anybody who was lurking or anything like that, thank you. We really appreciate you. And then we had a new follower, Sweet Lavender Pie. Thank you for that follow. Resubs from Junie, God Gamer, and you, Jenny.
Yes, I'm there.
And then, yeah, thanks to all the faces. Player
Harris.
Nexus, Converse, and then we had Harris, we had DNA,
And
and-
Kev.
and
Kev right in the
Kev that popped
beginning.
in just to steal the first stream as usual. But yeah, guys, we're not gonna raid out today, but yeah, have a great weekend. All the best, and looking forward to seeing you guys again. You're more than welcome to always come in and hang out with us. We always appreciate it.
Yes, thank
First
you.
of all, let's say bye to YouTube.
Bye, YouTube.
Stop them. You too, Harris, man. I hope you have a great time, and let me know when you